There is something about the morning that asks everything of you before you are ready to give it. The calendar is already full. The phone is already loaded with notifications you have not opened yet. The mind has already begun its rehearsal. Every conversation you need to have, every deadline hovering at the periphery, every obligation standing patiently on the other side of the door, waiting for you to show up. And before your feet have even touched the floor, before you have drawn a single conscious breath, the weight of the day is settling onto your shoulders like something you never agreed to carry. Like a coat someone placed on you while you were still half asleep. And now you are expected to walk out the door in it as though it fits. Maybe that weight feels familiar. Maybe it has been there for weeks now, or longer, quietly accumulating layer by layer, until what started as a busy season became simply the texture of life itself, just the way things are. You have learned to function underneath it. You have gotten good at it, actually. But functioning is not the same as living. And somewhere beneath the busyness, underneath the calendar and the commitments and the relentless forward motion, you know that you were made for something steadier and quieter and more nourishing than this. Something with space in it. Something with rest in it. But what if, before any of that begins, you came here first? What if the very first movement of your heart this morning was not toward the to-do list, but toward the one who already holds this entire day in his hands? Who knew it before you woke, who holds it even now? What if rest was not the reward waiting at the far end of a productive day, but the foundation you built the day on? That is exactly what we are going to do together this morning. We are going to find rest before the busy begins, not after, when you are depleted and running on your last reserve. Not squeezed in between obligations like something you have to apologize for taking time with. Before. At the very beginning. Before the world gets the first word of your attention today. David knew what it was to carry weight. He was a shepherd, turned warrior, turned king. A man whose life moved between extraordinary extremes. There were long, quiet seasons watching over sheep on the hillsides of Bethlehem, learning the patience that only comes from tending living things. And then, sudden violent days on the battlefield, where the margin between life and death was breath thin. And then the complex, unrelenting pressure of leading an entire nation, with all its politics and grief and failure and beauty. His life was full to overflowing. Demand followed him into sleep. He carried the names of people who depended on him the way you might carry stones in your pockets, constantly, without ever quite setting them down. And yet, somewhere in the middle of all of that, he wrote words that have reached across 3,000 years to find us here this morning. He wrote them as a prayer, as testimony, as the distilled essence of what he had discovered about the God who had been with him through every season. He wrote them not from a place of ease, but from a place of hard-won trust. David prayed in Psalm 23, verses 1 through 3. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right paths for His name's sake. I want you to stay with that for a moment before we move on. The Lord is my shepherd. Not was, in some golden season long past. Not will be eventually when I have gotten myself together. Is. Present tense, active, ongoing. Right now, in this moment, He is the shepherd. He is tending. He is attending to you. And from that single foundational reality, from that one relationship, everything that follows becomes possible. I lack nothing. Not, I have achieved enough. Not, I have finally sorted my life out. But I lack nothing, because the one who holds all things is the one who is caring for me. That phrase is one of the most countercultural sentences in all of Scripture. We live in a world built on the premise of your lack. You need more energy, more time, more discipline, more money, more influence, more of whatever it is you do not currently have. The entire machinery of modern life runs quietly on that premise, that you are not quite enough yet, and the right thing will finally fix that. And yet David, a man who had known genuine danger and genuine betrayal and genuine grief, looked at his life and wrote with complete conviction, I lack nothing. Not because his circumstances were comfortable, but because the Lord was his shepherd, and that was enough for everything. The shepherd image is not accidental. A shepherd does not manage sheep from a distance, issuing instructions and expecting compliance. A shepherd walks with the flock, knows each one personally, their temperament, their tendencies, their particular vulnerabilities, goes ahead to assess the terrain, to find where the ground is firm, to check whether the water is clean and calm enough to be trusted. The shepherd sets the pace, not the pressure of an external deadline, not the anxiety of the other sheep, not the urgency of getting somewhere faster than is wise. The shepherd. And this morning, the one walking with you is not a distant overseer reviewing your output from a safe remove. He is a shepherd. He is close. He is paying attention. He is genuinely invested, not just in your output, but in your actual soul. He makes me lie down in green pastures. There is something worth holding in that phrase. He makes me. Sheep, by nature, are not good at resting on their own. They are creatures prone to restlessness, to scanning the horizon for danger, to a nervous forward motion that never quite finds its ground. Left to themselves, they keep moving, keep searching, keep grazing with an anxious energy that mistakes constant activity for safety. The shepherd has to create the conditions for rest, has to bring them to the right place at the right time in the right way, because they will not find it on their own. And notice, the pastures are green. They are genuinely nourishing. The place God is inviting you to rest this morning is not some depleted field of spiritual obligation. It is a place He has prepared, abundant and good and genuinely restorative. If you are the kind of person who does not rest easily, if your mind keeps running even when your body is finally still, if guilt follows you into quiet moments because you feel you have not done enough to earn them, if stillness feels like something you have to justify before you take it, hear this. The shepherd is making the conditions. He is not waiting for you to figure out how to wind yourself down first. He is leading you there. Your only job this morning is simply to follow, to let Him lead, to stop trying to manage your own rest, and to receive the rest He is offering. He leads me beside quiet waters. Sheep are easily frightened by rushing water, the sound of it, the unpredictability, the power that moves too fast to trust. A wise shepherd does not take the flock to the nearest source or the most dramatic one. He finds still water, calm and safe and drinkable without fear. God is doing that for you today. Even on a day that will be full and demanding, even on a day when everything outside feels like it is moving too fast, He is looking for the quiet places within it, not to hide you from the day, but to sustain you through it. to give you something deep and real to drink from before you face whatever is ahead. He refreshes my soul. The Hebrew word carries the sense of restoration, of returning something to what it was originally meant to be. David is not describing a minor pick-me-up or a moment of pleasant feeling. He is describing something genuinely being brought back from depletion. And the honest implication is this: something had been emptied. Something had been worn thin by the long demands of living. And God's response is not a lecture about better self-care habits or a framework for more sustainable productivity. His response is simply to restore, to reach into the depleted places, the ones no one else fully sees, and fill them again from a source that does not run dry. That is what He is doing for you right now, in this moment, as you listen. Receive it by faith, even before the feeling catches up. He is refreshing your soul. He guides me along the right paths for His name's sake. For His name's sake. Not because your obedience has been perfect, or your faith consistent, or your track record impressive. Not because you have earned the right kind of guidance, but because He is a God whose name is faithfulness, whose character is care, whose very nature compels Him to keep leading. The guidance does not rest on your performance. It rests on who He is. He guides you because He is a guide. That will not change today. And now, hear a second voice speaking over you this morning. Jesus Himself in the Gospel of Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 through 30 said, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light." Come. That single word is the whole invitation. Not perform, not achieve, not prove yourself worthy of approach, not clean yourself up first or figure out your theology before you draw near. Just come. Come as you are this morning, weary, not fully awake, already carrying something, already looking towards some part of the day with dread. Come. Jesus is not surprised by the weight you bring through that door. He has always known it, long before you named it. And He already has exactly one word for it: rest. Rest for your souls. Not only for your body, though God made sleep and Sabbath and ceasing because He understands what we are made of and what we require. Soul rest is deeper. It reaches the level where the anxiety actually lives, where the inner commentary runs its quiet damage, where the deep questions ask themselves in the night. Am I enough? Am I falling behind? Will any of this be okay? Soul rest is the peace that settles beneath the whole structure of your life and holds it steady. Not a solution to each individual problem. A peace that passes understanding and guards you beneath all of it, and beneath all of it, and beneath all of it still. His yoke is easy and His burden is light. In the ancient world, a yoke was shared equipment. Two animals walking together, the stronger one setting the pace and bearing more of the strain. Jesus is not asking you to manage this day alone and simply think positive thoughts about it. He is asking to be yoked alongside you, to walk with you, to set the pace when you would push past what you can sustain, to hold the weight that would break you if you insisted on carrying it by yourself. The burden does not disappear, but it is shared. And sharing a burden with the God of the universe changes everything about how it sits on you. So before this day asks everything of you, before the notifications begin their familiar claiming of your attention, before the obligations line up, before the voices inside and outside start pressing with their demands, you are going to bring all of it to Him right now. Not after the day is done and you are running empty. Not in some future when things slow down on their own. Now, before it starts. In this quiet space between sleep and the world's demands, you are going to lay it down and let the shepherd carry it. Let us pray together. Father, I come to you this morning before the day has had a chance to take its full hold on me. I come before the rush begins, before the noise, before the weight of everything settles back onto my shoulders, and I forget again that I was not made to carry it alone. And I come as I am, not polished, not fully rested, not ready in my own strength for what is ahead. I come simply because you said to come, and that invitation is enough reason. Lord, you are my shepherd. I confess that I do not always live as if I believe that. I confess that I run ahead of you, trying to scout my own path, trying to manage my own outcomes, carrying weight you never assigned me to carry. I work hard to function, to appear capable, to keep all the plates spinning. And underneath it, I am more tired than I have let on. So this morning, I choose to stop. I choose to lie down in the green pasture you have prepared, even if only for these minutes before the day begins. I choose to receive instead of strive. Lead me beside quiet waters today, Lord. When the pace tries to pull me toward panic, when I feel the tightening in my chest before I have even named what I am anxious about, when the day starts moving faster than my soul can keep up, remind me that you are with me. Not watching from a safe distance, but right there, walking alongside. Speak into that moment. Give me a breath, a pause, a second of returning to the truth that you have not abandoned me to figure this out on my own. Refresh my soul. You know where I am depleted in ways I have not found words for. You know the thing I have been quietly carrying. The relationship, the decision I keep circling, the grief I have not fully let myself feel, the fear living just beneath my daily function. I bring all of it to you now. Not because I have it sorted, not because I have anything figured out, but because I trust that you can handle what I cannot. Restore what has been emptied. Bring back what has drained away. Fill me from the source that does not run dry. Guide me along right paths today. Not just the obvious paths, the tasks and meetings on the visible schedule, but the path of right words in a conversation that matters. The path of patience when I feel the pressure to react quickly. The path of genuine presence when I would rather be somewhere else in my head. Guide me in the small things, Lord. That is where the day is actually lived. In the small, honest moments, the small choices, the small returns to awareness that you are with me. And Jesus, I take your invitation this morning seriously and personally. I come to you, weary as I am, burdened as I am. I come. I take your yoke upon me, and I choose to learn from you today. From your gentleness when you could have demanded, from your humility when you could have asserted power, from your steadiness in the face of every pressure that should have broken you, but did not. Teach me what it looks like to move through a full and demanding day without losing the peace you have given me. Teach me what it means to live in your rhythm rather than the world's rhythm, which is always too fast and demands too much. I give you this day before it begins. Every hour of it, the ones on the calendar and the ones that will surprise me. Every meeting, every conversation, every difficult moment I cannot yet see, and every unexpected grace I have not yet imagined. I release my grip on how I think it needs to go. I open my hands to receive whatever you have in it. Because you are a good shepherd, and a good shepherd does not lead his sheep somewhere they cannot navigate. You know the path. I will follow. Hold me close today, Lord. Keep me from the busyness that disconnects, the frantic pace that makes me forget I am loved, the relentless forward motion that leaves no room to hear your voice, the performance mode that makes me forget I am a child being tended rather than an employee being evaluated. Let me return to this quiet, even in the noise. Let me remember throughout this day I lack nothing, because you are with me. As you step into this day now, carry this truth with you like something solid and real you can feel in your hands. The God who holds the universe in place is also holding you. The same hands that spoke light into existence are the hands guiding you through this particular morning, this specific season, this exact life that only you are living, that no one else fully understands, that God sees completely and tends to with care that is not in a hurry and will not give up. You do not have to conquer today. You do not have to perform your way to worthiness or arrive at the end of it having done everything right and checked every box and impressed everyone who was watching. You just have to walk with your shepherd, one step at a time, one honest moment at a time, your hand open and your soul settled in his. He goes before you into this day. He walks beside you through it. He restores you when you are depleted by it. He guards you in the moments when you are not even aware you need guarding. And he guides you, not because you have earned it, but because that is simply and completely who he is. A good shepherd who loves his own and will not let them go. May you find rest today, not as a reward waiting at the end of a productive day, but as the gift it has always been, freely given at the very beginning by a shepherd who loved you before this morning started. Amen.